Hi everybody, welcome back to the Frontier. I'm here with a different kind of video for you today. Here I am at the top of the Billings Rimrocks on this beautiful fall afternoon. I could not have picked a better day to go try out a new top rope solo device. Now this isn't going to be an instructional video. I just wanted to come out here, do some rope climbing alone without any friends. I couldn't have picked a more beautiful day to do that. I've had some mixed top rope soloing experiences, mostly because it's just annoying, it's cumbersome. You gotta, the way I do it, throw a lanyard around your shoulders. It's clunky, it gets in the way, doesn't really work that great, it doesn't pull. So as soon as I saw this device by Avant Climbing Innovations online, I knew I had to pick one up. I'm gonna toss it on, kind of walk you through it, and then we'll get over to the climbing and we'll see how it feels. So what this is it's a little lanyard that goes around your neck, and with the clips, it clips to your progress capture device, which is either an ascender or usually like a micro traction, a Spock, basically just something to pull the progress capture / safety device up with you. This is not a safety device. It's actually made to have a breakaway strength of about 35 pounds. If you see me put it on, that way if the belay device goes above my head, it won't on me. It should be pretty nice, and you can adjust it up and down. In theory, hold the device above your waist, kind of at your chest level, which is usually where you want it. I haven't tried it out yet. You just watched me take it out of the bag. I'm gonna go over to the route. I'll put it on, and then we'll descend the rope and try it out. Hi everyone, here I am at the top of the route. I'm all geared up, locked in, into the chains. This route is called Marital Counseling 5-9, and it's a route actually that you'll be seeing in another video once I do a different kind of episode, but it's a route that I set with my wife. It has a pretty cool story behind it, so I'll walk you guys through that some other time, but today is all about the top rope solo. I'm not gonna do a how-to on what kind of technique or gear I use. I am using a stone hitch. That is just an easy way to isolate 2 strands of rope. It's been so great for top rope soloing. I'm a huge proponent of making things easier, because the easier things are, the more you're going to want to do them. And typically, the less complicated something is, the easier it is. I'm not foregoing safety. It is something that makes top rope soloing a little less cumbersome. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve with this guy. So we're not going to put it on just yet. We're gonna put it on at the bottom. Once we gear up, give it a little burn. Woo! Now that we're over, that is the scariest part for me always, is just coming over the edge of the cliff, even if I set this route myself. Let's take our anchor out and let's descend. It's my first descent on this route in quite a few months, so let's take a look at just some general untidiness of the route, see if there's anything dirty about it. I just want to take a look at all the bolts, see if everything's good. There it is. That's the route. Now, let's get set up for top rope solo and see how it feels on the way up. We are at the bottom of the route, mostly set up. I have my Spock device. It's in on my PAS. It's a dual connect adjust by Petzl. And this thing, I'm gonna do a review on its own, because this piece of gear is awesome. So I'm really excited about this lanyard, because hopefully it can also revolutionize my top rope soloing. The instructions are on a QR code, so I looked those up. I actually looked it up out here. They're not very complicated. There's like 2 steps you got to remember. The main thing is that this goes through the extra space in the progress capture device and then loops around this little carabiner. So I don't know where the breakaway action is. I'm assuming it's somewhere in this little black tubey part, but that's probably why I'm not gonna clip it directly to the carabiner. The reason I use the adjustable side of the dual connect adjust is so that I can slide it up and down based off what I think might be more comfortable. I'm gonna be using this Ascender as my second piece of pro. It's gonna capture my progress from my belay loop. So they're gonna be staggered, they're on different ropes. There's nothing to worry about there. I do wanna give this a quick test while we're on the ground. And I wanna see if it does follow the lanyard. Well, there we go. That's pretty good. Now let's see what a sit is like. Oh God. That's probably the worst footage ever, but trust me, it sits. Okay, so it sits, it pulls, it doesn't go any lower than my neck, so I don't even feel the tension. I only feel it in the up direction. Now I'm taut on both strands. They're both tight. I verified that each one works. I don't know if I'm gonna get up after this direction or this direction. Since I can't make up my mind, why don't we try both? And I'll do 2 laps. So that is by far the most freeing experience I've had top rope soloing, because usually you have cord wrapped around your shoulders and you can't really move, you can't really flex. Honestly, I didn't even notice this lanyard while I was climbing. I noticed how hard the route was and how much I did not read the beta, or I'll blame it on my shoes. So let's keep going. Wow, look at that. It's just pulling up as advertised. This is amazing. See what I just did right there? I adjusted this because it was pulling a little too much on my neck because my head is a little bit far off of the wall. That's another thing I like. The first adjustment to make it looser was super easy. For round 2, I got my climbing shoes on. That was exhausting. It's supposed to be a gear review video, not a Julius maxing out his climbing video. The best thing about that was that I was focused completely on the climb. I wasn't focused at all about my gear, which is awesome. When you're climbing, you don't want to have to think about more than one thing at a time. If I could set and forget my top rope solo setup, it's gonna make climbing that much more enjoyable. I am super pleased with this device. All right, we are done. We are wrapped up. We're off the climb. Time for my final verdict. I would say if you do any top rope soloing at all, even once a year, get this. It is amazing. You saw me take falls, you saw me pump out, you saw me going hard on a crux. I was fighting for my life up there, and I didn't even think about my top rope solo lanyard. I could hear it pulling up, so that was kind of a cue to not even have to worry about it, because previously, if I had a little chest harness, it might not pull up high enough, or it wouldn't separate the two devices enough. And I'd have to constantly be fiddling with the rope, which is impossible when you're climbing at your absolute limit. I'm definitely gonna get some more use out of this. It'll be a great way for me to practice, sharpen up my outdoor climbing skills. Thanks for watching The Frontier with Julius, and we'll see you next time.